Hello and welcome to Open Boosters. Today is just going to be a talking video. It's Saturday, woot, in the morning. Third cup of coffee. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is my first. Anyways, we're going to talk about the Guilds of Ravnica because we didn't really talk about it during September when everything was going on. Biggest controversy, well, not the biggest controversy, I guess, but one of the controversies was the Mythic box that they're selling for the Guilds of Ravnica, and currently you can not buy it on Hasbro's website, so we're not getting rid for the channel. Oh no, the shenanigans. No, anywho, it had 8 mythics in it, something like that, and some boosters. The biggest problem there was they created a competing product with booster boxes by throwing boosters into the box, and that was the biggest controversy of it all. Because if you're creating a competing product, then you're expecting that customers who buy that box won't buy the other boxes as well. And I guess that's a fair argument, because if you're selling something that is the same as something else, chances are people are going to buy whatever is better. And if you have the mythics in there, then it's typically going to be considered a better product because people are going to get what they want. And so that's the big brouhaha of it. And people will buy it, and I think it's sold out. But I don't know how much they made. They also decided to let pre-orders go through some particular websites for the GPs. And if you go to the GPs, then you can pick up your box. So there's that. And so all the LGS companies are like, oh, we're left out. What they really should have done was just create 8 mythics and just wrapped it up and sent that instead of putting the boosters in. Because then if you don't put the boosters in, then more people will more likely buy boxes of booster boxes, and we sell boxes if we're CEO. So the second big brouhaha of this set was the Amazon announcement. They're going to be selling on Amazon. Ah, the fun. And they said that they need to do that because they need to do it on Amazon to reach more customers around the world, even though their product is being sold on Amazon. So they really didn't do anything. They just said they want to sell direct to customers through another avenue of Amazon, which will ultimately make them less money. So over time, LGSs probably will sell the most boxes, I would imagine, even because they're going to sell on Amazon just like they've always done. And there you go with that. So I think that's a bad thing to do, because let's say you own a franchise and it's McDonald's, and a company store comes in and puts a franchise right next to yours. Well, now you have to compete with a company store, and that's a terrible idea altogether. And that's exactly what they're doing. It'd be different if they are the only seller of a particular product on Amazon, but they're not. And so they're competing with themselves to sell the same stuff. That's a lose-lose situation. Because the people who sell their product will have to sell it for less and then what they're selling it for. So it's not a good idea. You never do that. I don't know who's running the ship, but they've lost their minds. That to me is the bottom line. They shouldn't be in the Amazon market. What I think, if I was CEO and I really needed to increase my numbers, I really needed to make those quarter earnings go up, I would figure out a way to get rid of the business model of using distributors, period. Because you have to share your profit with distributors. I would figure out an easy way to send pallets or whatever I needed to do to get it to the LGSs. You cut the distributors out and then you make more money. That's what I would do. Even if I had to do it at little side companies across the United States, I'd still do it. It makes more sense. You'd make more money that way. I know distributors already are set up to distribute because that's what they do. But if I was running the show, I'd get rid of distributors so I can make more money per unit, and then that would actually generate cash flow. And then I could sell directly to the LGSs. And then when you sell directly to the LGSs, you can give them bigger discounts on bigger orders. And therefore they get the distributor level of pricing, which would ultimately make them more money and make you more money. That's what they should do. Instead of, hey, let's just randomly start throwing stuff on Amazon. I know distributors have been with Magic the Gathering for a long time, but that business model is clearly has to go. And so that's what I would do. And this would also probably increase sales if you could lower the price of the box. And LGSs would love to lower the price of the box if they could to stay in business. So I think that would be good. Yep, it was an interesting time. This Guilds of Ravnica, and I was opening booster packs, so I didn't make videos. Let's see, if you want to actually sell, but I don't know how many boxes are going to be sold, but I think the LGSs will shore up how much they order from the distributors. That kind of makes sense. Because if they have to sell it online versus Amazon to compete with the competing company, that'd be terrible. What else DSs could do, I was thinking about this earlier, to make an extra profit. People do like having booster drafts. It's what they enjoy. But what I think an LGS could do is create their own booster draft. They have cards. And so what they can do is take a random assortment. You know what repacks are. I don't need to explain that. People take random cards and put them together and then scam the hell out of people. That's what they usually do. However, an LGS can be upfront and honest. They'll say, if X people show up, we will create X packs. Here's what's going to be in X packs. Boom. And you put them into a big giant bin and have the people that are competing in the tournament come in and pick them. But you have everything labeled out, so you know what every pack could potentially have. No matter what, you have to type every little card out. Then, at the end of the tournament, if not enough people show up, you open the rest of the packs to prove that all the cards were in there. And then you can do it again next week. So, at the end of it, you just open what's left so you can show everybody, this, we did have it out in there. You could have got the mana drain. You could have got all the fetch lands, and they can put good stuff in there and people can draft. And you don't have to do anything. You just post it online. These are the packs we're making. This is the price. You come in, you get to draft, and that kind of stuff. And I thought that'd be a cool idea. And at the end of the day, you open them all up to prove to everybody that was there that the potential was there. And that there wasn't any hose town or anything like that. And then it's all on the up and up. It's not a repack resell, but it's a booster trap kind of thing. Like Cube almost. But your LGS could do that very easily because they have cards. They acquire sets and that kind of stuff. And to me, that would be great. And people could use, reserve list cards. If you're using reserve list cards, then your customers can potentially get some value. Maybe you can buy it back from them. So that way you'll have it for the next booster draft. Or you can just take the profit and run. Because, you set your own price point. If you set it too high, no one's going to show up. Craziness. Doesn't matter how many Jaces you put in there if it's $1,000 a pack. But, I don't know. I was just thinking, that's probably what I would do if I was going to an LGS, because I just wouldn't, if I was running an LGS, do I really want to sit on a bunch of boxes that I'd have to sell online? Now, pre-order, no problem. I pre-order all day long. That'd be good, right? You pre-order it, and then you get it. Right? And then it's already gone. You don't have to worry about it anymore. People came in, they pre-ordered, it's good. But the other way, you're just sitting on your money. And it's not going to go up anyways. It's going to go down. Because you're competing with the company that created Magic the Gathering on Amazon. So it's 100% bad. So I would start trying to figure out ways to make more money on individual card sales and that kind of stuff. So That's what I'd probably do as far as being CEO of LGSs, to get more money and more ad revenue, more money from that revenue. But yeah, so yeah, booster drafts, you create them like, you know, then people can draft and select what they want. I don't know. Seems like it would be easy to me, and as long as you stay on the up and up, open everything at the end, prove that the value is there, that you could have gotten everything, and then you just go from there. It should be fine. Anywho, those are my thoughts. Those were the things that I would probably do. Hope this was entertaining. Hope it was interesting. Hit the like button, subscribe, make a comment. We'll be opening more stuff real soon.